What is up, everyone? My name is Khan and I run a video agency right here in sunny South Florida for real estate professionals. And in today's video, we are going to be going over how to build your niche as a real estate agent. Now, before we get into the video, I know what you're all thinking. I don't want to be put in a box. I don't want people thinking I won't work with them. I'll work with everyone. Look, I've heard it all and I totally understand what you're saying, but let me give you an example. Lamborghini. So I have here a quote from Lamborghini themselves that says as to why they don't put commercials on TV. Lamborghini said a few years ago that they do not spend money on TV advertising since their customers usually don't have enough time to sit around and watch TV all day. Lamborghini isn't targeting the lower or really even the middle class, so they don't spend time advertising in places that those people generally are. They tailor their marketing to more affluent customers and they gear it towards the behaviors of what those types of people would be doing, and it's generally not sitting around all day watching TV. This is an important lesson because Lamborghini doesn't even want to sell to everyone, they just want to sell to a specific type of person. Now, I get how this ideology can be a little bit tricky to overcome, especially for you newer agents, because you really just want to take whatever business you can get. However, I want to reassure you that that is certainly short-term thinking. In the beginning, you can take whatever business you can want, but you need to put a long-term forward-thinking strategy in place to eventually attract your ideal customer. Building a niche is exactly where you start. So with all of that being said, this video is intended to show you the process that I use in walking through building a niche with my clients. So let's get into it. So what I have pulled up here in front of me is what I call the Core Identity Guide. This guide serves as a guiding light or really just a template. It has two main questions that really helps us brainstorm and start working through what your niche is going to be. So as you can kind of see here on the top, I have a quick blurb. It says getting clarity on who you are, who you serve, and why you are the best at it will help increase conversions. So in other words, this is what will make you more well-known for something specific, more likable for something specific, and more trustworthy for something specific. This is important, so stay with me. So as you can see here, the very first question that I ask when working through this with you, what are you known for in your field, or what do you want to be known for? And I break it down like this. This means defining who your ideal client is and what your expertise is. Your ideal client is a specific type of person looking to do a specific type of thing. Your expertise is how you uniquely service that ideal client. And just to lay out some examples, I have two examples for you guys. The first one being, I help luxury waterfront homeowners in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, sell their homes in 30 days or less. Basically, this person is looking to work with luxury waterfront homeowners in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and his expertise, or what he specializes in, is selling their home, getting it off the market in 30 days or less. And another example here, just to kind of help you work through this in your head, is I help college students in Miami find budget-friendly apartments in 7 days or less. And something really important to consider is, again, like I said earlier, if you sell to everyone, you sell to no one. If I am a luxury waterfront homeowner in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I want to get my house off the market in under a month, I got to get out of there quickly. I need to sell that thing, get it off the market. Would I rather go to the realtor who is known specifically for that, specializes in specifically that, or would I just call any old realtor? You tell me, but I am more comfortable going to the person who does exactly what I need relative to somebody who just does everything. And again, going to the second example, if I am a college student in Miami and I got no money and I am looking for somewhere that is budget friendly to live while I'm in school there and I'm in a hurry, I'm gonna go to the person who helps college students in Miami find budget friendly apartments in 7 days or less. That is somebody who specifically solves a specific pain point that I am having. Now getting into the second half of the Core Identity Guide, the next question and the last question I have is, what are you known for in your personal life? This means defining the things that make you who you are as a person and less focusing on a service, product, or a business. These can be things such as your hobbies, affiliations, interests, character traits, etc. And here are some examples that I put together for you guys. These are kind of brief, they're unrealized concepts, but just to give you an idea. The first one, the Blue Realtor. Calmly navigating real estate transactions. Now, the color blue is generally a trustworthy color. Why do companies like PayPal and Venmo, why are their colors blue? Because it's financial transactions, and you generally want to trust somebody when you're exchanging money for a product or service, right? And basically the next point I have here under that example is the entire brand and content revolves around the color blue. Your branding palette, what you wear in videos, the aesthetics of your page, maybe even your hair color is blue, etc. And I know this may sound silly, but guess what? You're well known for something. You are the blue realtor. If you're in South Florida and you come across my page, that's memorable. And that's essentially what we're trying to get at here. What's your reputation and what are you known for? Another example, men's mental health advocate, better days ahead. Basically, this is an emphasis on personal testimonies around battling mental health. More or less, you are a spokesperson for entrepreneurs or people in general who battle mental health. This is an example of advocating or being passionate about something that other people can relate to. Yes, you're a real estate agent. Yes, you can help people buy, sell, rent, invest in South Florida, but you can also build a community and garner a following just because of your content around mental health. If you're passionate about something, build your brand around that, speak about it so you can tailor your content to that as well and attract other people for other reasons. Now, another example, proud veterans, serving you like I serve my country. Again, this is an emphasis on the pride you have for America. You serve the country, you take a lot of pride in that. Now you're a real estate professional. But being a spokesperson for retired veterans getting back into the workforce and now thriving is something that a lot of people can relate to. Not only is it inspiring to see you advocate on behalf of said type of people, people who serve their country, you're speaking to people who take a lot of pride in the United States, a lot of pride of representing their country, but you're also attracting fellow veterans who maybe struggle with that transition going from serving their country to now the workforce. Again, you were a veteran, now you're a real estate professional. You're not just a real estate professional, you are a real estate professional and a proud veteran, so it's important to integrate that type of stuff into your content. And the last example I have here is the lazy realtor. Sell smarter, not harder. Now, this is just a concept or an ideology that I feel like a lot of people can relate to, so he's kind of emphasis on being generally a lazy person, but he's leaning into it in a way that is actually what makes him successful as a real estate agent. So again, I just wanted to go over a couple examples to give you some inspiration, to give you some ideas of how to maybe set up your Instagram page, your YouTube channel, and how to actually start building a brand, one that serves you a reputation, one that makes you memorable, and one that can actually make an impact. And with all that being said, I'm gonna wrap up this video with this. When you start to integrate video into your business or you start focusing on your social media marketing, it is super important to have this game plan in place so you can actually tailor your marketing efforts specifically to that. If you just start posting photos, graphics, videos about this, that, and the third, and you're speaking to everyone, no one's gonna be able to relate to you. The idea is to build that like, know, and trust factor, and starting here, tailoring your marketing efforts to that is where you begin. If you have any interest at all in working with my video agency to help you work through things like this, all of my contact information will be in the description of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.